Genesis 14:18-23 says, "The Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of God Most High. And he blessed Abram, saying, Blessed be Abram by God Most High, creator of heaven and earth. And praise be to God Most High, who delivered your enemies into your hand." Then Abram gave him a tenth of everything. The king of Sodom said to Abram, "Give me the people and keep the goods for yourself." But Abram said to the king of Sodom, "With raised hand I have sworn an oath to the Lord, God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, that I will accept nothing belonging to you, not even a thread or the strap of a sandal, so that you will never be able to say, I made Abram rich." This passage is the first time we see the name El Elon, the Most High God. This is the name of God we are delving into this month as we discover and learn about the supreme authority and sovereignty God has over all heaven and earth. The name El Elon can be further translated as the Most Exalted God. He is worthy of our praise and adoration. He is exalted above every situation and circumstance we face. The enemy cannot stand against our exalted God. El Elon stands apart from other idols and gods, as his majesty and power are evident throughout the Bible and throughout our individual lives today. His works and interactions with humanity reveal him as the Most High God with unparalleled and unmatched authority. Join me as we learn about El Elon, the Most High God. Welcome back to another month of Home Groups as we discuss the names of God. This month we are focusing on El Elon, the Most High God. We see throughout the Old and New Testament that El Elon invites us in to recognize his supreme authority and sovereignty, not only in our lives, but over all. He is the one who blesses, redeems, and delivers his people. Psalm 91, 1-2 displays a beautiful picture of what it looks like when we trust in El Elon. It says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." He is looking to protect his children, to have us find rest and solitude in him. He wants to be known by his people. There's a quote by Anne Spangler that discusses the importance of knowing God. She says, "To know God's name is to enjoy a kind of privileged access to him. By revealing his name, God not only made himself accessible, but vulnerable." God has not hidden himself from us, but wants to be known, is in active pursuit of us so we may know him intimately as El Elon. When we know him personally, then we can trust that the Most High God really does have authority and sovereignty over our situation. We won't just believe it in general, but we will believe it for our specific purposes. May we embrace the truth that he is the highest one. However, recognizing God as El Elon requires acknowledging our insufficiency and in its place uphold his sufficiency. John 3:30 makes it clear. It says, "He must increase, but I must decrease." When we serve El Elon, there is nothing that we could do or provide that he doesn't already have access to. The worry and stress I bring to my situation does not negate God's authority, but it makes him smaller in my life. However, when I decrease myself and realize he is sufficient in all ways, then I get to rest in his peace and my life brings him glory. Those who trust in El Elon will find rest and deliverance. Psalm 57, 1-3 speaks to this thought. It says, "Be merciful to me, O God, be merciful to me. For in you my soul takes refuge. In the shadow of your wings I will take refuge. Till the storms of destruction pass by. I cry out to God Most High, to God who fulfills his purposes for me. He will send from heaven and save me. He will put to shame him who tramples on me. God will send out his steadfast love and his faithfulness." The Most High God will give us refuge, will fulfill his purpose in our lives, and continually has steadfast love for us. However, if we want these benefits of El Elon, then we must remember the first commandment: have no other gods before me. Though we live on the other side of the cross, the finished work of Jesus, the commandment still holds precedent above all. This is not a commandment of law, it is a commandment of relationship with him. If we seek to enjoy the benefits of serving the Most High God, then no other God can take his place. In the Old Testament, the idols of the day were carven statues, but today our idols come in sneakily. They come in the form of offense, complacency, worry, fear. These are the idols we allow to take the throne of our hearts in our lives, marriages, careers, or kids, instead of allowing El Elon to be exalted above it all. We must be diligent in our lives to make sure we do not find more comfort in being anxious than we do in the arms of our Creator. Let our prayer be daily for God to search our hearts and see what we have allowed to take His place. With your home group, you will continue to discuss El Elon, the Most High God, how He wants to be known and found of us, how we must realize our insufficiency to take on His sufficiency, and how we must rid ourselves of any other idols so El Elon will be fully exalted in our lives. Let's grow together.